Next is item number 23, Senate Bill 222. Members, we've already had a motion and a second on the bill, and so it is properly before us. This is Chairman Lundberg's bill. Chairman Lundberg, I'll recognize you. I do have an amendment that's filed with the committee, but I'm going to recognize Chairman Lundberg first.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just to put us back in the that mind frame, this is about animal fighting paraphernalia and legislation to help give law enforcement more tools. Before the legislation, the amendment that we had as well dealt with not only cockfighting but dog fighting, and I don't believe we have adopted any amendment. Have we, Mr. Chairman? So we haven't. If I can defer to you to go into the amendment.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And members, you have an amendment. It's in your dashboard. Do they have paper copies as well? Okay, if you got your dashboard open,
You go to the office.
I'm sorry. Okay, the paper copies were sent to your office beforehand. What the amendment does, it removes, as we know, we have heard from, I know I have, and I'm going to assume the rest of you have had as well, heard from a number of people involved in dog training business. I had one lady, she sent me, she's not a constituent, she's a Tennessean, but wasn't a constituent. She found me on Facebook and sent me a private message, and it went on and on and on with pictures of a certain type of terrier. It was a terrier I'd never heard of before, and she trains these terriers. And this was a small dog, about probably, terrier size. It was a terrier breed, and she sent me, pictures of all these different things that she uses in training, and I know it was not the sponsor's intention, but I believe it was drafted too broadly. So what the amendment does is remove all language concerning dog fighting and dog fighting paraphernalia and limits it to cockfighting and cockfighting paraphernalia. There is that I know of, there's no legitimate purpose in spurs and slashers and heels and gaffs. And so that's what the amendment does. I will move the amendment. Is there a second on the amendment? It's been seconded by Chairman Lundberg. Are there any questions on the amendment?
What's the drafting code?
Drafting code is 5732.
It's on the dashboard.
It should be on the dashboard. Let me pull it up and make sure. It is. Chairman Lundberg, let's go to the, if without objection, I want to roll this bill one space and go to the next bill so Senator Roberts has time to read the amendment. So without objection, this bill is rolled one space. Chairman Lundberg, you're recognized on item number 24. You'd like to move to last calendar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, without objection, item number 24 is moved to last calendar. Without objection, item number 25, Senate Bill 867, has been put in general sub. Chairman Roberts, are you ready for us to come back to that bill? Would you like a few more minutes?
You're good.
Okay. So we now are back on item number 23, Senate Bill 222. We have amendment with drafting code 5732 before us. It's been moved and seconded. Are there any questions on the amendment? Seeing none, any objection to a voice vote? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Ayes have it. We're now back on the bill as amended. Are there any further questions for the sponsor? Seeing none, any objection to the question? Hearing none. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Oh my. Senator Stevens, you and I talked about a verbal amendment on this amendment 5732. It's a concern Senator Stevens had, Chairman Lundberg, and it was Senator Stevens, could I get you to voice that concern? I think it's a valid concern. It has nothing to do with the items that are listed here, but it has to do with B under section 2(1)B. Senator Stevens, you got the amendment before you?
I do. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I was trying
You're
to find put my fingers on the current drug paraphernalia, which I think legal used when drafting this amendment. But my thought was, in B, it talks about, the court would be able to consider prior convictions. And generally, under the rules of evidence, that's not something that would be allowed as evidence of guilt. But if it's already in the statute for paraphernalia, here it is. Yeah, it's already in. I found it. Yeah, it's already in paraphernalia. So, I mean, we can determine that. So I'm fine.
Okay, we will ignore. We will go on with the bill as it is, as it's been amended. Any further questions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, take the vote.
Senator Bowling?
Pass.
Senator Bowling passes. Senator Gardenhire? Votes aye. Senator Lundberg? Votes aye. Senator Robinson? Senator Roberts? Votes aye. Senator Stevens? Votes aye. Senator White? Votes aye. Chairman Bell?
Aye.
Votes aye. Mr. Chairman, you have 5 ayes, 1 no, and 1 pass.
Thank you. The bill moves forward to calendar. Oh, a second. To our clerk, I don't think there was a no vote in that last. So it was 6-1? 6-1, okay. Okay, thank you. 601.